What's up, everyone? Welcome to the live stream. We'll be starting up pretty shortly, so just sit back and relax. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so, as I have tons of awesome content and videos coming. Before we start, please read the rules and guidelines in the video description. It helps the stream stay focused and encourages a positive environment. Also say hello to the channel moderators, who will be making sure that these rules are followed. Hello everyone, welcome to a Wednesday evening in New York City. Quiet area. I'm at Little Island. Many of you may know it from last summer when I went here during the debut. But it's kind of cold out, not as cold as yesterday, but it's 38 Fahrenheit, 3 degrees Celsius. And it's about 7:30 p.m.
Not too many people want to come out here today, and it's understandable. It's far away from the central part of Manhattan by the water, so it's even colder, but what do? I take a trek out here to see what it's like. It would have been cool to see this area when it was covered with snow. You can kind of get a glimpse of what it looked like during that time. We could have gotten an alternate version of the Windows XP wallpaper. Instead of bliss, it'll be, I don't know, snowy ice instead. Because every time I come here, this is what it reminds me of. The Windows XP wallpaper. Zishan, yes, it's that floating park. Little Island. I want to check out the amphitheater. Ali and Diana, where is this? We're on the Hudson River, literally on top of it, near the water's edge at West 13th Street, thereabouts, and the Hudson River. So that's a general sense of where I am. Bob says it's just off the High Line. Yeah, it is near the High Line. If you take the last exit at Gansevoort Street, you're pretty much here. You just need to make a 10-minute walk or so over here. It's one of New York City's unique parks. Felix Lau asks if the food trucks are closed. You know, they've been closed for a while. I don't remember them being open since last time I was here during warmer weather. I think during colder weather they don't operate. Or maybe it's because I come here too late and it's after hours. I'm not really sure. But I don't come here too often enough to know the situation here with these food stands. Maybe they're open earlier in the day, I don't know. And here is the amphitheater. I can go down there and do a performance for you all if you want. Wait a second, I don't think I can. This is closed off. Yeah, too bad it is. You can see here. Gotta be careful, there's a lot of ice. See, it says please do not enter the stage, and they have it roped off over there. Endorphin says looks a bit icy to be going down there. Yeah, it's not exactly the best shoveled over there. Or I should say well shoveled. But let's take a walk along the Hudson River tonight. I haven't done this for a while, and I want to know what's new here along the waterfront. And I think after Tuesday's live stream where I've walked underneath the highways and during areas with no sidewalks that we deserve a pleasant walk tonight by the riverside. So this will be a nice change of pace. I bring you to all different parts of the city. Land's saying that park is amazing. It is. It's completely free for the public to enter. There's musical instruments scattered all along the park. It's also a good area you can come to use the restrooms. They're open late. Hung Mao Tuesday's night stream was so fun. Yeah, it was. But understandably, some people were a little bit anxious for my safety, even though I've been to that area before. IP, you remember when I came here on opening day, waiting line and QR codes. That's right. Let's do this. Do I have a good view of the performance here? There we go. Let's take this off. Let's do a little bit of dancing performance for you all. I think I have to raise it a little bit, or maybe move it back. Let's see. Too bad there's no wide angle mode here. I gotta move it all the way back. Tilt this up a little more. Yeah, I think that's good. All right. Here we go. Oh, we gotta press on them hard. I call this the Action Kid Shuffle. How'd you like that? All right. Start off the live stream on a good note with some nice sounding music, even though it was a little bit random. Kathy says that was hilarious. Yeah, there's lots of these musical instruments all throughout Little Island. There's also a piano over here. Oh wait, they roped off the other exit. We gotta go out this way. But I could at least show you this. They moved it over here now. IP says such a different vibe than the highway underpass. Yeah. I think I have to put everyone here so you could see me. Or maybe I could put it up there and you'll get a front view. I'm not really sure the best way to do this. Or maybe put it on the ground. Let's see. I think the ground may be a little bit better. No one's gonna knock this over. I'm like the only one here. Let's see. Lift this up. Hard for me to see the angle. Maybe I could... No, that's okay. See what I could play. I'm not really a musically inclined person, but how'd I do? Did you like that? I don't even know what I played, but it sounded nice. Maybe I could turn it into my new theme song now. Okay. Maybe I could have been a musician in my past life, right? X Deca is saying that was good, a lot better than your cat. Thank you. Yes, this is the old Pier 54 Cunard White Star Line. You can even see the framework of the old pier here right in front of us. Laurie says, great music, you love this park. If you want to practice your musical skills, you can come over here. Patty, you were watching my Taiwan videos today chasing the trash trucks. Yeah, they play Beethoven over there. It's so funny. But today's walk will be along the Hudson River. I think I'll head north along the river, not south. If I go that way, I'll head towards the World Trade Center and Battery Park. Carlos Gonzalez, thank you so much for $1.99. Appreciate it, Carlos. Thank you so much. This park opens at 6 a.m. in the morning. I think it closes at midnight, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Bob, you like the new Asian fried chicken video with Here Be Bar? Yeah, that was a fun video to make. We tasted all those places just the other day. If you don't know what he's talking about, I did a Asian fried chicken video with fellow YouTuber Here Be Bar. We tried a Korean spot, no, 2 Korean spots, a Filipino spot, and also a Taiwanese spot. All around Midtown, and we saw which one was the best. I know Asian fried chicken is a hot thing right now. You see this entryway is closed. We know us. Am I the one who recorded the entire Taipei metro system years ago? Yes, I did every single metro line. The brown line, orange, red, blue, green. I think that's all of them. Well, most of the main branches anyway. Got to be careful here. There's still some ice on the ground. Don't want to fall and injure myself. IP with $2. Keep making these videos. Thank you, IP. Thank you so much for your support. This place is popular with joggers. Whoa, big group of joggers coming through now. Oh, they all listen to the same song? That's funny. Look at this. Whoa. Man, they are on a mission. Whoa, is there like some kind of special event I'm not aware of? Are they all part of like CrossFit or something? Whoa. Yeah, Doe, they are really flying, that's right. So cool. I think they must be part of the same group or gym. They're running at a pretty quick pace. Cal 6 say go jogging with them. No, I'm not in that kind of mood tonight. Wow. Wow, look at that. That's really loud. I gotta mute this. Bob was saying a running club has possibly. I don't know they run at this time. There's the side of New York that you don't often see unless you come by the water's edge here. These people look like they could run the New York City Marathon. All right. There's the Chelsea Piers in front of me. A lot of great spots inside Chelsea Piers. I know there's a bowling alley in here. There's a driving range, which you can actually see right now. There's also a ice skating rink, a hockey rink. I think even a trapeze school over here. Someone's rollerblading. Matt B with a $5 super chat. I think you should do one Manhattan walk carrying a free hug sign. Thank you, Matt B. Well, that does sound like a good idea. I kind of don't want to be drawing attention to myself carrying a free hug sign everywhere. It'll make for a funny video, but during these times, So you see here, there's a golf club. There's Pier 59 Studios, which I don't know. Is it a film studio? Huh. I think there's a hotel in here too. Yeah, this is it. I think it's current. There's a hotel. Oh, Catherine Decker is an art studio. Oh, that makes sense. Because Chelsea is known for all the art galleries. I didn't know there was one down over here by the water. Here's Pier 59 Studios. It does look like an art studio. There's a electronic billboard over there. You have to be really careful here to not make sudden lefts or rights, because there could be a jogger right beside you and it'll end up being a bad crash. Kel 61, you thought Soho was the art district. Part of it is, especially along West Broadway, but most of the art galleries are here in Chelsea. That's right, Bob. You would know, you're a member of many of these art associations and communities. I think he's even a member of the one of the museums I passed by. Most of the art galleries are over here on that side. Fusion, physical therapy, and sports performance. And the annex. Zishan saying it was strange to see so many names of 50th. No, that was 60th. I released that video this morning. But that's the Queen Street grid for you. There's multiple versions of the same street, just with a different suffix. Avenue, boulevard, drive, road, court, streets, terrace, and lane. I think that's all of them. I'm sure that happens in other parts around the world as well. I know Florida has a couple places like that. When I was down there in Miami, there was like Northwest 1st Street, Southeast 1st Street, and then there was like First Court, First Drive. So over there is even worse. You have the directions along with the numbers, so. The Sky Rink is the ice skating rink as well as the hockey rink. I've been up there just to observe. Really cool. Julie says, what's the difference between sending a sticker and a super chat? They're both kind of different versions of the same thing. Both versions, you help the creator out, and a super sticker is kind of like an animated emoji, but I don't I don't get to see these stickers anyway with my software. It just says super sticker receives. If I use the other app, then I can't. A super chat, you could just highlight your message and type something in addition. Nice view of the Hudson Yards area there. We can see the shopping mall at 30 Hudson Yards, as well as the Edge observation deck. Over here is, if you want to catch the bus across 23rd Street, you can get the M23 here. Hudson River Park right now. This is a fun area to bring your kids. Great cafe, the Bluestone Lane.
I was like, well, I mean.
I wonder if they turn these water fountains off. They usually do in the wintertime. What about the bottle refill? Yeah, bottle refill is out. Valerie says to my left is the water. That's the beautiful part. It's also beautiful over here. We're going to be walking on that side pretty shortly. The lawn is closed for winter maintenance. I think there's a way for me to get over there to the water in the next section. Surprised no one running has passed me in this section yet. Maybe they don't run in this section, or they only do it in the section back there. Okay, here we go. Huh. I wonder if we can go over here. Doesn't seem to be blocked off on this side. Oh my gosh, we have some super chats to address here. First one from Carlos Gonzalez with $9.99. Thank you, Carlos Gonzalez. I want to thank you so much for your support. And wow. Red Dog 08 again with $100. Nice evening walk. Thanks, AK. Thank you, Red Dog. You're amazing. Wow. Thank you so much again. Yeah, it is a very nice evening walk by the Hudson River. Nice calm night by the water's edge. I don't think this area is closed off. We can walk over here. Just gotta be careful of all this ice. Let's walk to the end of this pier here. I think this area across the river from me is Hoboken. Or maybe it's Weehawken. I'm not sure which one it is. Once in a while I like to do these live streams where it's a lot of nature and it's quiet out. It breaks up the monotony of streaming the busy areas and places of a lot of commercial activity. Hung Mao, you like the nature walks? I'm glad you do. Langston Reese, you think it's Hoboken? I think it is. Oh, there's the new New York City ferry. This goes to, I think 42nd Street. I still haven't taken this ferry before, but it stops over there and then it goes to Battery Park City. And after Battery Park City, it stops at the St. George area. Mariana Silva with 1090 Brazilian Real. Love watching your videos. Hello from Brazil. Thank you, Mariana. So glad you enjoy my videos. Thank you so much. Hung Mao says, perhaps another ferry ride. Yeah, could be an idea. I could take that ferry one day. Yeah, I'm looking at my map. It is Hoboken across the river. Damaris Cologne, thank you so much for $1.99. This time my husband Noel says hi to you, AK. Thank you, Damaris. Thank you so much for your support, and Noel as well. So, about Hoboken, I remember I was over there just last month doing a Hoboken walk, and someone was mentioning in the live chat that a new statue of Frank Sinatra got erected. But I didn't have time to visit the Frank Sinatra statue at that time. I doubt I'll be able to spot it from here because it's way too far away, but I'll try. I don't think we'll see the statue. It'll be too washed out. It's zoomed in too much. But it's located in Frank Sinatra Park, which I think is somewhere over there. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. It's so blurry. But one of these days I'll head back over there across the river and try to find the statue. And there's Jersey City. I think one of these days I'll head over to Jersey again, and I'll show the statue, and I'll show more of Jersey. That's one area that I want to explore. Bob says, you're hoping I walk past the Intrepid tonight? Yeah, I can do that. I think I'll make it up there in this walk. Haven't anyway. And we've got the beautiful skyline of Hudson Yards. You can see it close up. This could probably be the thumbnail for this live stream here. I'll take a picture. Let's see. Wendy Wiseman with $19.99. Really appreciate the support, Wendy. So much. Thanks, Wendy. Get a great view here of the skyline behind me. There we go. This is much better. Thank you so much. Yes, this is the area where Scully landed the plane. And that was called the Miracle on the Hudson. And it was a miracle. Nobody died in that plane crash. And since it was right in the middle of the Hudson River, there was emergency services on both sides of the river that helped save everyone on that plane. You had the Port Authority involved, you had NYPD involved. It was quite literally the best place he could have landed the plane, right in the middle of the river. That was quite a while ago. I forgot what year it was. But I remember watching it and was just amazed. Captain Scully. I think there's even a documentary about him. It's worth checking out. Check out the Empire State Building too. Feels kind of tiny from here. Oh, Bob, it was 2009. Anthony says they made a movie out of it. You know, I think I saw the trailer for that movie. And George says it's Sully, not Scully. Oh, my mistake. Captain Sully, not Scully. Thank you for the super chat, Langston Reese, for 99 cents. Bernard says, how many times have I done nature live walks? I don't remember. Not too many, because as you understand, I live in... Kind of hard to do these nature walks. The Hudson River Waterfront is by far the longest continuous park path in the borough. So this is probably as much nature that we can get in one continuous stretch in Manhattan. Of course, if you want to get away from the car noise, the helicopter noise, boat noise, that's quite next to impossible in Manhattan. Even if you're in Central Park, it's hard to get away from that. It sounds like that boat is creaking on the pier. Thank you, Kirk J, with $4.99. Thank you so much, Kirk. Appreciate the support. This is the Pier 66 boathouse. I guess this area is not too popular for joggers. Oh, there's a community sailing group here. HudsonSailing.org. That must be nice to take a sailboat on the Hudson River. Look, I'll even point the camera behind me. There's nobody here. No one's passed me. And I get it, it's cold out. Why would anyone be here by the Hudson River? But at least I came out here today. I can't imagine what the wind chill and the temperatures would have been like. Yesterday it was like 17 degrees out. And in Celsius, that's like negative 9, I think. Yesterday. Well, if this doesn't give off an eerie feeling, got a blinking light. Philly's saying it was brutal yesterday for real. It was pretty cold. So cold, in fact, that parts of the Central Park lake and pond froze over. And also, the Bryant Park fountain completely froze. I think New York Life vlog covered it. I remember going out when it was that cold as well and seeing the fountain completely frozen. Brian says it was -11 at the coldest last night. Oh my gosh. I didn't make any videos yesterday. Instead, I got some chores done and I held off on it until today. I also got some stuff done for my channel, including adding 2 more emojis. I don't know if you've noticed, but now I have a panda wow and a red panda wow emoji, as well as the panda and the red panda on top of my head. So 2 little cool emojis for the channel members. And on Black and Shadow, my other channel, I put up a cyberpunk snow walk and a cyberpunk rain walk video. So if you want to check those out, those are really interesting 24/7 live streams. They're good for sleeping and relaxing. Hung Mao, you saw those emojis in Discord, you thought you were seeing things. Well, now I've announced them officially. Carlos, what about the vessel? The vessel's over there. You can see it from my location now. It's just coming into view. This structure, you can no longer climb it. I've heard some rumors saying that it was going to be taken down, but I don't know what's going to happen. So over here we have Air Pegasus, the VIP heliport, and also the entrance to Blade, which is Uber's version of helicopter transport. I think you can get a Blade over to JFK Airport, although I don't know if you even have that option right now. Let me even see if I could order one. Not that I'm gonna live stream a helicopter ride over to the airport, but let's see. All right, I'll just do Delta, I guess. Is there an option for Blade? No, there's not. Too bad. There's a premium, black SUV, car seats, transit, Uber Pet. I don't see helicopter, but I know that it is an option, the blade. Chip Watkins with $10. Nice moves tonight. Go straight to Broadway. Thank you, Chip. I don't think I'll be heading over to Broadway anytime soon, but thank you for the super chat. Appreciate the support. I'm heading up the Hudson River tonight. And this is the operations center of Blade. Huh. This has to be one of the quietest areas of Manhattan right now, with the exception of the cars beside me. There's hardly anyone here. Scott says it has to be at least 500 for a ride at JFK. Yeah, but you'll have no traffic on the way there. I think someone even did it on YouTube already. They tested the speed of a Blade compared to a car service over to the airport. Oh, Patty said he head over to Broadway to continue my music career. Oh, I get it. Oh, thank you. Now I get the reference. To go straight to Broadway. Also, you can see the section of the High Line that is no longer open to the public. Bob says the helicopter ride to the airport may cost more than the airplane trip itself. I would say yes. Most of the time you can, especially right now when travel is at a low point. I know you can get some flights for like less than $100 now. And sometimes even round trip you can get them less than $100. Especially if you go with a low-cost airline like JetBlue. L. Lorraine, thank you so much with $5. Appreciate it, L. Lorraine. Thanks for the support. And also Spirit Airlines. I know they're a frequent airline too, but I've heard a lot of bad things about Spirit Airlines, so I've never flown them. I've just read about the reviews saying they use outdated planes and they have bad customer service. Keith Savage saying the High Line was open. Oh, not this section over here. This section with the entrance at 34th Street hasn't been open for a while. Ali and Deanna, we flew Frontier to New York, and from what I hear, they're both bad. And Brian also giving a testimonial not to fly Spirit because they made him sleep for 3 days. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Just based on that review, I wouldn't fly Spirit. Sometimes if a price looks too good to be true, sometimes it is not a good idea to take that deal. Thanks so much, Susan Fennell, with $1.99. Never fly Spirit. Appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. And that goes with anything in life too. Sometimes you see a price that's too good to be true, and this happens a lot with apartments too. I haven't really heard of this too much, but I think Cash Jordan, a YouTuber, a New York City YouTuber, said this earlier in one of his videos about the apartment listing scam, where there'll be a below market rate apartment in a neighborhood that obviously cannot be good for that price, but people are gullible and they contact that person, and it ends up being a scam where they take your money. They ask for the first month's rent and some other stuff, and then you'll never hear from them again. You'll just send them the money and that's it. And unfortunately that happens. Yeah, that's right. You can have my 1-bedroom apartment in the Greenwich Village for $1,500 a month. I just need the first month's rent and the last month's rent. Go to the store and buy some Western Union cards and send them to me. And you send them to me, I say, bye-bye, sucker, I took your money. That's how these people operate. The world can be quite mean sometimes. Fila says, heck no. Yeah, unfortunately that happens in life. All these scams and people who just like to prey on other people's feelings and steal their money. Brian says, be careful of Facebook groups. You see students coming to New York asking about apartments and scammers replying to the posts. Yeah, be careful. People will scam anything these days, especially now when a lot of things are done online. Hung Mao saying scammers, especially a lot of scam phone calls nowadays. Yeah. I am calling you from Windows Tech Support. Something's wrong with your computer, and you must pay me money to fix it. Let me install any disk on your computer and then look at your computer. I'll put a virus on it so that way you won't be able to get rid of your open up your computer unless you pay me the money. Yeah, I got you trapped, sucker. That's another scam too. Or the I am from IRS, you owe the IRS money or you go to jail. That's another scam too, so don't fall for that. And then insurance people. Bob Kish, you get the scam about the car warranty all the time. Yep, car warranty scam. Also immigration scams too. I get some scam phone calls in Spanish and also Chinese. And I learned the one in Chinese is really bad because they'll threaten people to withhold their immigration documents unless they give in to the scammers' demands. And a lot of people, they don't know English and they're intimidated, so they give in. They're like, oh, what do you want? I'll give you everything. All right. So this is the pier where New York Waterway departs from, and also the New York City ferry to Staten Island. Aaron says the IRS scam. Yeah, you gotta be careful because tax season is right around the corner. Hung Mao, you just got a scam likely call right now. OMG. That was probably me, Hung Mao. I called you telepathically. I said you have to super chat me or I won't do any more YouTube videos. Just kidding. I wonder if they put the signage up for the New York City ferry here. Yeah, they finally did. Good. St. George route. Also, let's see if they updated it. Oh, they did. Good. So this is the newest New York City ferry map. This is the route that the St. George route goes to. And I think the Coney Island stop is going to be added to the South Brooklyn ferry soon. The yellow line. And this ferry station right here, Throgs Neck at Ferry Point Park, I think this was added last month. I've been to that park, but I haven't checked out the ferry station yet. One of these days I have to take this ferry over to Staten Island and check it out. Queen of Spades, you went to Throgs Neck Ferry Point Park. It's so isolated. Yeah, I was there too, and you would think that ferry stop would be a convenient place, but it's actually very inconvenient. It's at least like a 20-minute walk to the nearest buses. Generous super chat from Brenda Botcher or Bocher. Thanks so much for $25. Brenda, appreciate the support. Thank you so much. A very cool $25 from Brenda. There's a city bike station. I should check out that ferry, the Throgs Neck stop, because even though it's far from the buses, I haven't really explored that area too much. I've made a handful of videos there, but it might be a good time for me to go up to Throgs Neck again and check it out. La Barca, eat tacos on a boat. And this is the restaurant on a boat, I guess. Photos from around New York. You can see the Intrepid from here. Yes, it is very close. The Intrepid Museum. Looks like somebody's house on a boat here. Pier 81, North River Lobster Company. Oh, I know the North River Lobster Company. That's on the other side. I know that one. It goes out into the water and you could have a nice meal on it. Here's the boat, North River Lobster Company. Great way to see the city too. Oh my goodness, such a generous super chat from 8K10F1E with $49.99. Always enjoy watching the walks by the water. Thank you so much, 8K10F1E. Thank you so much for the $49.99 super chat. Really, really great, man. Thank you so much. I can have a lot of fish tacos on a boat with that. There's another line, another sign. Eat tacos on a boat, Pier 81. And the arrow is pointing to the left. So I wonder if it's supposed to be over here or that other boat that we saw. And here is the start of 42nd Street. In fact, you can even see Times Square from here. I'm going to zoom in. Great view of Times Square. You can see the electronic billboard. There's the H&M building. And quick note. So tomorrow there's a phenomenon called Manhattanhenge happening. And there's only 2 times a year that the Manhattan sunrise or sunset aligns perfectly with the street grid. There's 2 dates in the summer and then 2 dates in the winter for sunrise. And tomorrow is going to be the Manhattanhenge on the in the winter time. Now, I don't think I'm going to be here to catch Manhattanhenge sunrise, but if any of you are in New York City and you want to see the sun rising right between the buildings, this is probably a good spot for you right here, because you're going to see the sunrise right there, right in between the buildings. And you don't have to stand in traffic here. But you can also do it from the High Line at the 23rd Street area, I believe, or is it 14th Street? Let me think. I think it's 23rd. 23rd is a better view for the High Line. But the problem is, I think the High Line doesn't officially open until, let me see, one of the hours of the High Line. And then you gotta time the sunset right when you get there. That's the tricky part. I remember trying to do it one year and I got disappointed because there was a cloud. All right, 7 a.m. That's when it opens, the High Line, and the sunrise happens at 7:19 a.m. So you have time to catch the sunrise, but you have to set up really quickly. And then there's no guarantee that the workers will open the gate for you in time for you to catch the sunrise either. So you got to worry about that. Thank you, Queen of Spades. 84 with $5. Have I been to the summit? Thank you so much. Yes, I was there at the summit 2 times. One during opening day, and another time I got in with a group of influencers. So if you want to see that, it's in my history, but definitely New York City's best observation deck. And here is the Circle Line. This is the boat that famously circles Manhattan Island. That's why they call it the Circle Line. Is there anybody in here yet? No, it looks like they're off now. Okay. Let's see. So they have the Landmarks cruise, which is 1.5 hours. Best of New York City, 2.5 hours, and the Harbor Lights, 2 hours. Bob, the 3-hour cruise is the best. I guess that's the second one, the Best of NYC. I still have never gone on the Circle Line before. Ali did the Best of NYC and didn't go all the way around because the tide was high. I wonder how much they charge for it. It's probably a different price if you order online or at the booth here. Hope Star, you've been on Harbor Lights. That's the best. Okay. Whoa! Look at the Intrepid Museum. Red, white, and blue at the top of this boat here. Is it called the mast? I think it's called the mast. The top of the boat. Whoa. I gotta take a picture here. This is one of New York City's most unique museums. If you have a chance, you should check it out. There's a lot of great memorabilia over here. All from the military to space travel. A lot of stuff about World War II here too. This was an active boat, but it's been decommissioned, and now the entire thing is a museum. And there's also a submarine here too called the Growler that you can enter in. I think that's the best attraction here because you get crammed in and you get to like lift your leg over these I don't know what they call them. Manholes, I guess, to get to different sections of the submarine. And I'm not really sure if they're offering that anymore, but it's pretty unique when they did. And there's also a Concorde airplane that you can go inside also. I think you have to schedule it in advance. Hope Star, you like the airplanes on the top deck? Yeah, they're really cool. We can see some of them from here too. Yeah, that's right, Practice. They have the space shuttle, the Concorde, and COVID may make the submarine too tight. Yeah, that submarine, they limit the attendance. I'm not sure how it will work right now. But I'm glad I got to experience it when I did. I think I made a video on the Intrepid one time. Let's see. Oh, I don't have a cigarette, sorry. So yeah, that's the Intrepid Museum. Look at these buildings up here. Life begins at 40 truck. I love Navy ships. Yeah, they're really cool. BB says I don't remember it. Yeah, there's no way I can remember all the videos I've made now. There's just been so many. Bob says live streamers don't smoke. No, there are some that do. I don't encourage anyone to smoke because it's bad for your health. Oh, this angle is beautiful for the Intrepid. Soon we're going to pass the Intrepid, the main entrance. And then all the cruise ships depart from just north of the Intrepid, so we're going to see all that too. Let me point the camera this way, just so you can see how massive this thing is. I like how the light just shimmers off the boat here. Hey, look, vending machines. I'm curious. How much is a bottle of water? Let's see how much of a ripoff this is. Oh my gosh, just for water, $2.50. What about Powerade? This button isn't even working. What about this one? $3. You're paying 50 cents more to get a Powerade over a bottle of water. What about Coca-Cola? It's competition. Well, Coca-Cola owns Powerade and Vitamin Water anyway. Coca-Cola is $2.50. You're paying the same price for Coca-Cola as you are for a bottle of water. Oh my goodness. Intrepid museum pricing. $33 for adults, $24 child, and $31 senior. Man, the older people can't get a break. $2 out of $33. Man, you gotta give the seniors more of a discount than that. This is nothing. That's just insult, man. You grow up to be that old and then you only pay $2 less than the adults. At least charge them $30. Make it an even number. Why 31? Poor seniors. I'm advocating for better senior pricing at the Intrepid. SoCal Lawrence with $4.99. Hi AK water bottle on YouTube. Thank you for the walk tonight. Thank you, SoCal Lawrence. Appreciate it so much. With $4.99. Thank you. Devotee says don't like it, have a drink from the Hudson. Oh gosh. Yeah, you don't want to be drinking the water out of here. Miss Green, is that entire ship the museum? Yes, that's right. Let's see if there's any cruise ships docked over here. I wonder if we're going to see some Carnival cruise ships. Philly says vets get in for free. That's right. Veterans do get in for free at the Intrepid, so that's the least they could do for the veterans. Veterans don't really get, I feel, the respect they deserve in this country. Laurie's asking if people fish here. I think they do, but you're not supposed to take any of the fish. But I'm not a fisherman. You can probably look up the rules online. I don't see any big boats here at Pier 88. This is Pier 88. They might have all taken off now. Gerard Cooney is saying the fish may glow in the dark. Oh, from here? Yeah, there might be some mutant fish in here. There might even be a fish in here that looks like a big pile of turd. I'll call it a turd fish. So this extends for quite a while. Ships here. Still don't see any. Oh, you can't even see through the fence. They put a green piece of plastic in front of it. Too bad. Ian Gardner, is this on the West Side Highway? Yes, this is on the West Side Highway. Yeah, we can't see anything behind this green tarp. It's too bad. Yeah, Chris, they call them the PCBs, you're right. Highly toxic industrial compounds. Bob's saying it's a tricky road to cross. It is. Just a little bit. Let's see if they put some green plastic over here. Yeah, over here too. You can't see anything. Well, we can see over here. No ships this way. You know, maybe I'll cross over here because it gets a little bit tricky to cross further up ahead. Let's do it. Oh, come on. That's all the time we're gonna get. It might go to 0 by the time I get to the middle of the crosswalk. All right, let's jog for it. Come on. That's what I hate about this road. They don't give enough time at all for people to cross. It's like, oh my gosh. The same thing with Little Island, that road. Well, that was a good placement of the cardboard boxes by that man. He knows his job very well. Almost perfectly in line with all the other cardboard boxes. Joseph, you bet it's a little warmer than last night. It definitely is. Rob says park to the left. Yes, this is the DeWitt Clinton Park. He was the governor of New York. I think there's a statue of him in the Flatiron area. DeWitt Clinton. But they also proposed naming this neighborhood where I am now after him. This is referred to as Hell's Kitchen by most people who live here. We're at 11th Avenue and is this 53rd Street? 52nd. That's right, Bob. Hell's Kitchen name has several origins. My favorite is the story with the two police officers. One said to the other, "This is hell." And the other police officer says, "No, this is Hell's Kitchen." Miss Green, you like my Black and Shadow cyberpunk videos. Thank you so much. I don't really feel comfortable walking down this street because of all the scaffolding. There's scaffolding on both sides. So I'm gonna walk up this way until there's a street where it looks inviting to walk across. And there's still scaffolding on this side. It must be trash day, yes. We might see a lot of four-legged critters tonight if they're out in the cold. I know I saw one earlier. Let's see this street here. Any scaffolding down here? I think we're good over here. Must be trash day. A lot of trash. I don't see anything scurrying across yet. The cold also keeps them inside. They're warm-blooded animals. So this has been a pretty enjoyable live stream tonight. Lots of relaxing scenery by the Hudson River. And we've got a pretty quiet street here walking east in Manhattan. There's a lot of recycling. Too much partying from New Year's, that's what happened. Let's see, what can you snag from the trash here? There's some Christmas trees, you have whatever that is. Huh. Some more recycling. I wonder if we'll see more trash as we continue on. 10th Avenue. We're still far from the New York City subway system, by the way. Still 2 avenues over at 8th Avenue. Let's see if I can make this light. Northbound train, C train in 3 minutes, E train in 5 minutes. That seems about normal for this time. SoCal saying Manhattan's so beautiful at night. Such a peaceful walk. Thank you very much. Appreciate the support. Yeah, Carlos, the streets are pretty empty right now, especially by the Hudson River. I'm not gonna walk under this. This is depressing. Let's go this way. Who wants to walk over here?
The day was open, so like
Some more Christmas trees put out for collection. Oh, Lena, YouTube introduced an option visiting a user's channel straight from the chat. Oh, very cool. I didn't know they had that option. I know I can't join a go to someone's channel from the YouTube mobile app. Maybe on desktop you can. It's good YouTube is introducing some new features. Thanks, Watch and Learn with $4.99. You're doing streams as well. Hopefully get as big as me. Keep pushing. I know it gets freezing. Thanks, Watch and Learn. I wish you much success. And yeah, it's a little bit difficult to do this when it gets freezing because the equipment doesn't work as well as you want it to. But thank you for the support. I wish you best of luck. All right, 9th Avenue. And that's right, John Smith 2046. We can no longer see the number of dislikes on a video. Something which I was very vocal about that I made another video on Action Kid Extra, expressing my displeasure with it. I think it's important to have that transparency I like these apartments here. High ceilings, a lot of light, and they have the trees in the front. Owen, Maya, you enjoyed my massive 60th Street Grid video. Thanks. Hope you didn't get confused with it, because that can happen around here. Makes a lot of sense when you have to walk like 4 blocks to get between 60th Street and 61st Street. And then some strange things happen in Florida when I was walking between like Boca Raton and Delray Beach, I believe, or one of those other beaches, where suddenly the street grid went from like 57th Street, and then on the other side of the street it said 1st Street, so it reset. I was looking at it, I was like, I was scratching my head, I was like, what? I was on 50-something Street and now it's 1st Street? These people, man, the way they plan these cities, so darn confusing. So you have to be specific. You can't say, oh, I live on 1st Street, because it can be in a completely different city. And they're right next to each other. You got to be like, no, I'm in this county city, 1st Street, not that 1st Street. At least if you get lost over there, you have to, at least if you get lost over here, you need to go back a few blocks. Over there, you got to go to a whole different city and repeat the street grid all over again. Well, that was close. Sometimes these driveways, you got to be careful. Wolf Ehlers, you watched 60 times also? Well, you must be an expert in that street grid right now if you watched it 60 times. And I'm actually thinking about going back there another 59 times, because I think by my 60th visit I would have known that street grid like the back of my hand. More Christmas trees. Take a look at this high rise. Alright, so we're here at Broadway finally. It was a long walk over to Broadway. Which reminds me of the person who sent me a super chat earlier telling me to go to Broadway. I didn't think I was gonna do it in this live stream, but here I am. I walked over to Broadway, quite literally. Back in civilization again, I suppose. And this is the first subway station we've seen this entire stream. The 7th Avenue station on the B, D, and E. Times Square down there, folks. And I walked through there this afternoon. There's still confetti on the ground, believe it or not. James Tibet with $4.99. Happy New Year, AK. May you have good health and success this year. Never too late. Thank you so much, James Tibet. Appreciate the support. Happy New Year to you as well. I think we can continue to say Happy New Year until we no longer see a piece of confetti on the grounds of Times Square. That's what I said. It's gonna be a while until they clean all that up. Shake Shack. There it is, Times Square. I remember 2 years ago I was counting down the new year with Sifat right over here somewhere. Oh, it's too bright, we can't focus on it, darn it. Well, it says Happy New Year there. Can you believe it's January 12th already? New Year's Eve was like almost 2 weeks ago. So I think I'll take a walk over to Central Park and I'll wrap this live stream up at Central Park. It's only about 5 blocks away. Yeah, Laurie, we experienced the live stream 2 years ago over there, and then just this year. Life begins at 40 Truck. Is that B&H photo on the corner? No, that's on 34th Street and 9th Avenue. Not over here. Mario, am I going to walk through Central Park at night? Not the entire thing. I'm just gonna go into Central Park. Darn, we cannot make this light. Although I can cross the street here, let me do that. Here's the next subway station, 57th Street and 7th Avenue, NQRW.
Black this suit, I said, pop up, you said, pop up.
Ooh. New Yorkers greeting each other. What's new? Yeah, Ian, people get pretty animated, especially when they're on the road. Welcome to New York. Yo, man, I was in the right. Shut the up, man. You piece of... I better beat you up right now. Boom. That's what happens sometimes. You gotta be prepared for it. Shut the fudge up, man. Eat some more fudge, you fudge face. I'm gonna buy some chocolate for you right now and shove it down your mouth, you fudge master. That's what I'd say. What the fudge, man? Kathy says I'm hilarious. Thank you. My acting skills are on point tonight. All right, Central Park only 2 blocks away now. Oh yeah, we just walked by Carnegie Hall and I didn't even mention it. I don't want to turn the camera around now. I was too much into the exchange back there that I completely forgot about it. That's right. I did the New Yorker thing and I forget about it. Okay. Pedestrian signal not working. 58th and 7th needs a new bulb or whatever. What's that whirring noise? Sounds like it's coming from here. Like a big fan. This is the New York Athletic Club, I think. Columbus Circle is down that way. That's the southwest corner of Central Park. Looks like it's clear on this side. Can I cross over here? Still too busy. I think now we might get an opportunity. All right. Let's go into Central Park for a bit. Whoa. See, I told you Central Park would have some cool things. The mouse is kind of cute. As soon as we enter Central Park, we get some cool things to see. I can't tell the difference between a mouse and a rat when the rats are small. And go Python, does Central Park stay open at night? Yes, it does, but I think after midnight it's closed. There's still some ice and snow in Central Park. I'm not going too far into Central Park, just staying on the outskirts here to 6th Avenue. I don't see any more snowmen in Central Park. in Central Park looks nice this way. It does. It's also well lit over here, so not really an issue. Well, that guy wasn't supposed to be riding his bike over here. Dave S says, do you get spooked in Central Park at night? Is it safe? Yeah, I generally find Central Park is safe. Just stick to the outskirts and the main loop road. I wouldn't advise you to go into the middle of Central Park at night. The only place I would feel kind of comfortable being in Central Park in the middle is the Bethesda Fountain. But in general, I don't really like to be in Central Park at night. Oh, look at this. We have 3 rats here. 4 rats. Okay. Hi.
Are you making a rat movie?
Oh my gosh. This is a perfect horror movie. This is so bad. Now the dogs are interested. Okay. We had our fair share of critters in Central Park. I think that means it's a good time to be getting out of here. Thanks GM and DM $49.99. Very generous super chat from GM and DM. Your craft is very anecdotal. Thanks AK. GM and DM. Thank you very, very much for your support. Hope you didn't get spooked out by all those rats over there. But yeah, they're hanging out in Central Park. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Feels like I'm playing Pokemon again. It's funny how we didn't see the rats by the trash earlier, but we get to Central Park and they're all around. And Steven says, like I said, Jurassic Park is very frightening and dark. All the animals are running wild. Maybe we should call Central Park Jurassic Park now. Because there's a lot of stuff running around that we don't even see. Oh man. There's a whole family of rats back there. And here is the subway station at 5th Avenue. So I'll be taking this back to Queens now. But I'm gonna wrap this up. I've had enough for today. Thank you everyone for joining tonight. It's been a pleasure walking along the Hudson River up here to 53rd Street East to Central Park, and yeah, tons of cool stuff we saw today. I loved all the rats. That was pretty cool. Nice ending. See you later, folks. Bye-bye.